The talk of new business and manufacturing is a big part of the discussion on Mackinac Island for the Detroit Regional Chamber Policy Conference. But there's a lot more being talked about. Political reporter Rick Albin joins us live from the island with more on that. Rick?
Brian, there is a lot of conversation up here, and there's a lot of talk about the power of and. We talked about that yesterday. That's getting more people involved in the decision-making process and the theme of this meeting. Also, the question of what the economy holds going forward is on the minds of people here, and that's been a topic of conversation. But there's another big issue that's being dealt with in Lansing that could also have a big impact on business leaders that are meeting here, and that is the state budget. Now, it's currently under discussion. It's got about 30 days before it needs to be done, but it depends very much on who you talk to, how they feel about those discussions. Governor Gretchen Whitmer told us that she thinks more talks need to happen, but it will get done. How much more conversation and negotiation needs to happen before those bills get done?
I think a fair amount. You know, the legislature is the legislature and the executive branch is the executive branch. No matter who's running either, we don't all see eye to eye. We're going to have to negotiate some things in the budget, but I still anticipate that we will get it done well in advance of July 1st, is what the legislature has told me, and I'm counting on that.
But for Republican Minority Leader in the Senate, Eric Nesbitt, the view of those negotiations is much different.
However, it seems like the course that they've taken over the last few months, it presents a challenge when they continue to jam through every partisan wish list from a left-wing progressive group without actual compromise and coming together. So I'm still ready and willing to negotiate, find that middle 60%, that middle 70% that's out there. But so far, they seem only willing to negotiate within their Democratic caucuses.
Now, the budget is supposed to be on the governor's desk by July 1st. That means they've got about 30 days to get that done. But there is also conversation about what might happen if it doesn't get done. And we'll have some of that tomorrow when we come back here to the policy conference. We're live on Mackinac Island. Rick Albin, News 8.
All right, Rick, sounds good. We'll look for that tomorrow. Thanks for that report.